Welcome back, new viewers and game fans. It is time for another Venusaur, the Unrivaled Tera Raids while they're still here. And for this one in particular, I'm going to do it alone because I want to showcase that it's going to be soloed with this Chesnaught, so let us begin. This is the same Chesnaught from the previous video, but for those of you who don't know, I will go over the strategy with this as well. As you can see here, Venusaur is Terra Ground, normally a Grass Poison type. I got Chesnaught with the ability Bulletproof, which makes it immune to certain Bomb and Blast moves, in this case Sludge Bomb, which it's normally weak to, but thanks to that it'll be immune to it. Well, let's see, Double Intimidate's pretty good actually, because it'll always start off with Sunny Day. It'll always use Growth, which under Sun will raise attack and special attack by 2 stages. Hello, how are you doing today? And I'll also start off with Petal Blizzard first hit. Thanks to the Double Intimidate, it does neutral damage. Well, in terms of its stat buffs, it's resisted on me. And it crits the Tauros. So we'll always start off with Mud Slap. I'm doing just fine. He'll also use Amnesia as one of his first moves, raising its special defense, which doesn't really matter because we're primarily a physical attacker. Lower its accuracy, use Mud Slap 2 more times with the items Shell Bell, which that will become very useful later on. Alright, Mud Slap once more. Its moves are Earth Power, Sludge Bomb as I previously stated, and its last move is Giga Drain, which you resist all its moves besides Sludge Bomb, but thanks to Bulletproof, I'm bulletproof, like the certain song says, we don't have to worry about that, so as long as we have our ability. But our moves are Seed Bomb, Mud Slap as you can see here, Spiky Shield, and this is why we have Spiky Shield in case it takes away our ability, and Swords Dance. So thank you Venusaur for giving me the chance to block your attack. Alright, Earth Power means nothing now. And once you got all 3 of your Mud Slaps off, just spam Swords Dance and then Terra. You'll put up the shield, whether a partner first faints, not counting the NPCs, or if its HP is, you know, like that. Not entirely sure how to describe that, what, 95% HP? I don't know. But it puts up its shield pretty early compared to previous raids. Alright, that should be my 3rd Mud Slap, I believe. Misrepresented the game a few times. How so? Alright, I might have to Terastallize right away, actually, because if your HP gets to a certain threshold, you might have to Terra right away. Because you don't want your HP getting too low and then he ends up killing you. Okay, hit me with Sludge Bomb, loser. This would have been a good time for me to use Swords Dance, but it's a little too late for that. Then again, I don't know what the AI is going to go for next, so it's always better to be safe than sorry. Thanks to that miss, I might be able to heal. Yeah, I think I'll be able to use a Swords Dance, and then whatever move it goes for. Earth Power missed. Good. I can go Seed Bomb next turn and get some real damage off. The sun will go away, and Venusaur will be significantly weakened thanks to that. Because it has the ability Chlorophyll, which doubles its speed, so do be careful of that. It missed Earth Power once again, good. Alright, now I can actually recover some decent HP. It'll only take away your stat buffs once, and it'll take away its own stat drops once. It hasn't done that yet, though. Alright, now I can Swords Dance. Alright, a few more Seed Bombs. Keep missing your Earth Powers, I like it, I like it. And this Chesnaught is Adamant Nature with max attack, max special attack, or not special attack, special defense, and a little in HP. Specifically to take those special hits. Alright, it took away its own stat drops, but we're at a very good HP threshold now, we have our +4 attack. That's nothing, that's not to matter anymore. Sure, it can't miss its attacks anymore, no more accuracy drops, so that doesn't really matter. It'd be ideal if we were at +6 attack, but sometimes you can't really get that. They keep intimidating him, but that doesn't really matter. Alright, Seed Bomb once again, the shield is gone. Alright, and once the shield goes down, or it's at half HP, it'll shut up the sun again. And for the last time in the battle. Alright, Seed Bomb once again. Seed Bomb just a few more times. I think 2 more times and we win. And you're talking about the 2 different updates for the 2 different versions of Minecraft. And I've always noticed that the computer versions, or what was that? I always get them mixed up. I believe that's the Java versions, in other words PC, were the ones that always have all the updates, while the console versions tend to get them much slower. Yeah, they do get it, but the Java versions tend to seem to have a bit of priority with that, is what I meant. Definitely a bit of a memory, because back in elementary school I had a friend that would tell me that all the time. But then again, that was way back in like 2012, 2013. But anyways, enough being off topic right there. Final Seed Bomb, Venusaur, you're down, and that's how you take down the Venusaur raids with just Chesnaught's. I know this raid's almost gone, but if you learned something, thank you for watching. And for those of you on Twitch, if you have any raids you want to do, we can do them real fast. If those of you on YouTube, enjoy. And I got a bunch of spicy Mysticas. Alright, now I'm going to go over to the Academy, and let's see what other raids I can do online. Alright. I think I do remember saying something like that. Let's see, what other raids does everybody else have? Doing the Venusaur raids. It's gotta be more of them. Alright. I hope that guy doesn't use Sylveon, because Sylveon sucks for this. Well, Berserker's not much better. And what was that? Oh, I guess I'm not doing this raid. Never mind, let's see what happens. Screw it. Who knows, maybe that Berserker has an air balloon. Too bad once the AI knows this and it goes for Giga Drain, your air balloon is gone. Actually, yeah, your air balloon's gone because it always goes Petal Blizzard first turn. Alright, yes. But what was the Lecco MOC? Alright, do all your setups, Venusaur. Alright, +2 in your attack, +2 in your special attack. And finally, Petal Blizzard. Alright, and now we're just going to spam Mud Slap for a few turns. I have a feeling he brought Berserker for a Steely Spirit, likely just to power up the other allies here. And Navin don't need a Steel type move, thankfully. Alright, 2 more Mud Slaps. Ah, can't hit me with that. Hehehe. Oh, you fool, I have the perfect tool to handle such a thing. I will protect against him. Alright, let me guess, is your Lego person some sort of agent? If he's wearing some sort of black suit. Alright, sun's already gone, it looks like. Ah, can't hit me with that. I'm gonna slap him with mud. Alright, we already got all of our mud slaps off, now it's just time to spam Swords Dance. Alright, thanks for the HP heal. One last Swords Dance. And this Venusaur is done for. Ah, see what I did there, and it made a nice little rhyme. And speaking of eBay, I've got another game that I've ordered, thanks to a special day. That should be coming in the mail today for my PS4. Got a few other things I'm looking to order as well. Alright, Chesnaught, this is your true power. You were born to fight Venusaurs. That's a little sad of an existence, not gonna lie. But, throw the seed bombs at him. Surprised we don't have an evolved move known as Seed Explosion. Hey, god damn, that shield is gone. Oh, when you're building those things, you always gotta start somewhere and then build up from there, pun intended. Alright, you got rid of the rain, doesn't really matter. Alright, one good seed bomb deserves another as soon as the game lets me. I guess somebody's terrestrializing. You just used an attack and got 2 off? Yeah, the lag. The lag be lagging. Down goes Venusaur. And we got an ability patch. I want to see how many the zincs that I have. 175 of them, because I was doing some of these raids off screen. As you always do to prepare. Make yourself as powerful as possible. Get all the things you can get to make your teams as strong as possible. Yeah, skeleton armor. That does sound pretty cool, albeit certain parts, if you're good at penetrations, like with knives and stuff, would make that a little impractical. Like almost like a less useful version of chainmail, if you will. I don't know. I mean, armor made out of bones does sound pretty cool. Alright, let's hope this guy doesn't use his Skeledirge. Alright, all Chesnaughts. The Chesnaught Brigade, the Chesnaught Army. If one Chesnaught could take a whole bomb blast, could 4 of them take on a nuke? Interesting question right there. Maybe that should be our question of the day instead of which Kanto starter you think is best. We could save that one for a future day. If we all know that one Chesnaught can take a bomb blast according to its dex entry, but can 4 of them or more take on a whole nuke, like one of those nukes that could just wipe out a whole nation? Now, like the atomic bomb, for example. Interesting question. I'd like to see people answer that. Maybe it would be enough to stop the ultimate weapon. Maybe we see something like that in Legends EA. Sounds interesting to me. But let us begin. Alright, what is that idea? Hey, this man got the shiny Chesnaught. Bro just had to be different. He can be different if he wants to. Also, low poly Chesnaught in the background. Boy, Scarlet and Violet, you're really being yourself today, aren't you? Might look like it came straight out of a DS game. Oh wait, it couldn't have come out of a DS game because that's when Pokemon was having its golden age. I hate that I had to make that jab at Pokemon, but I think we all have made that jab at least once or twice since this game came out. And let's be real, DS was Pokemon's best time. We all are looking forward to Legends ZA. A very good surprise, Generation 6 needed the extra help. When the two generations it sandwiched between got what it needed for its stories, Black and White 2 and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, respectively. It's kind of unfair that Pokemon ZA or Pokemon Z never happened, so I'm kind of glad this went on. I don't want him to take one of my abilities, then he screws me over. Okay, good. Slapping with mud. Yep, it's, Blissey. Or not Blissey, his Mew Gutra. Because if you were planning on using Blissey, I've seen people use Blissey in these raids, you just gotta really be careful of that, incoming Petal Blizzard that happens. Yes, they are taking their time. Which is what they need, all game developers. I mean, you need to really take your time with these games. Make it a quality product. Like, I believe Miyamoto once said, a rushed game is bad forever, but a delayed game is eventually good, or vice versa. A delayed game is eventually good, while a rushed game is bad forever. I don't want to go jabbing at the Sonic franchise, but they should know that more than any other franchise in the entirety of gaming. Then I guess Cyberpunk as well. Alright, 2 more Swords Dances, and then that shield will mean nothing. Yeah, Sap Sipper, you're naturally immune to Poison-type moves. And Air Balloon for Earth Power. Like, as long as you keep the Air Balloon, Venusaur literally cannot touch you. And then you just Gyro Ball Iron it. Alright, now we Tera. You're done for. That shield is gone. Oh yes, and guess what else I was doing this weekend while I was being too lazy to make videos? I still apologize for that. Just haven't found much of the motivation for some reason lately. But I was training up and testing out one of my new VGC teams, and guess what goddamn Pokemon I ran into not once but twice. Thankfully the second time I won against it. Go ahead, it's my all-time least favorite Pokemon. There's your hint. Hello, Northwest Native, how you doing today? With the Espeon emotes. The clowning Espeon emote. Yes, I am tired. I gotta go to slavery after this. I'm tired of that. Alright, shield's gone. You set up the sun again, but that means nothing. Now, there's a good chance we could still win this. Yep, Drifblim. That piece of shit. And guess what fucking move it kept spamming? That's right, Minimize. And then Baton Pass. That was the only goddamn thing it did. The entire frickin' fight. I ended up losing that first one, and then I ran into the same motherfucker with that and a Grimmsnarl the second time. And I'm not gonna say what Pokemon I was using, because that's gonna give away the team that I made. But so he fakes out the Pokemon that I didn't want him to fake out. And then the frickin' Drifblim just keeps going Minimize, and then it makes it really hard to hit. Thankfully on the second round, with the same guy, just with a slightly different team, albeit both the Grimmsnarl and the Drifblim were the same. Same nicknames, same movesets, all that. Thankfully I was actually getting pretty lucky and got those hits off despite the Minimize boosts. Minimize is another move that, like, that move's been banned so many times, just get the frick rid of it. You'll get rid of cool moves like Sky Replica, but you won't get rid of garbage like Minimize, really? Like, people love Sky Replica. Signal Beam is a neat move that I really want back. It's actually a decent coverage move that I wish more people would use or got some sort of buff. But why do you keep keeping Minimize? It's the most hacks-filled move ever. Like, everybody remember Flinch Drifblim and BDSP? Minimize, Will-O-Wisp, Strength Sap. That set was so annoying, it got banned numerous times. And yet they keep bringing back the move. I mean, I know Chansey and Blissey think the lore don't have that move anymore, but it's just muck, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, Drifblim are the only things that get that move. But I keep saying it, man, every time I run into that damn Drifblim, or just Drifblims period, whether it's casual play, competitive, in battle facilities, in spin-offs even, I swear I have a hard time with that thing. Well, maybe not in spin-offs, that's a bit of a stretch. Because in Pokemon spin-offs, so far the only one I've played that Drifblim even shows up in is Pokepark 2, and I haven't played that game in years. And he's not, and you don't even get to battle Drifblim in that game. Drifblim's just a frickin' form of speed travel, or whatchamacallit, fast travel in that game. Between the areas. I mean, it's kind of hard to have a problem with that. Hisui and Gudra. Attack so you can get off Gyro Ball and Iron Heads very nicely. And Terra Steel, you need that. And either HP or Special Defense. Probably Special Defense. Yeah. Like either HP or Special Defense. Doesn't really matter since Venusaur literally can't touch you. As long as you when it takes away your ability, you don't let it hit you, you're good. Which is why you have to run, yes, everyone's favorite move, Protect. Oh yeah, speaking of which, before I went live, me being lazy again, I was also testing that same VGC team, and I was against an opposing Sun team that started off with a Walking Wake and a Koraidon. Now guess what goddamn move that Walking Wake used? Well, I was using a specific I tried using a specific Dragon-type move against it. It used Protect, I got pissed that fight, and then just pretty much swept his team with 2 of my Pokemon. Told you, man, that move, of course. Now he's gonna blow me away with a Sludge Bomb. Don't you do it? Okay, cool. I'm safe. Because sometimes Venusaur will take away your ability and then immediately afterward go for Sludge Bomb. Because, you know, that's always fun when that happens. Yeah, I'm going to use Spiky Shield next turn just in case I still don't have my ability. Alright, Spiky Shield's up. Just to protect my ability. Ah, your Earth Power means nothing. Alright, now we just keep Mudslapping 2 more times. And again, thankfully Venusaur can only do that once. I haven't seen you do it more than once. It was always a little annoying in previous raids when they could do it multiple times. Taking away your abilities or take away their own stat drops numerous times. It was always a little annoying. You never really knew when they would do it sometimes either. Alright, Swords Dance. I mean, if you want to use your Gyarados, go on ahead. I think Gyarados is okay for this raid. There are better, I'd say, but I think Gyarados is fine. Intimidate, you're immune to its ground type move. Though you're neutral to both its grass and poison type moves, so you might take a bit of damage from that. I mean, Gyarados has a naturally high special defense stat. Probably makes some use out of that. Alright, one last Swords Dance and you're done. And it looks like the god of all Pokemon is terrestrializing himself. Stellar Tera. Oh yes, one of the few Pokemon Stellar Tera is actually pretty decent on. Went along with an Amoris, Superior, Shenpao, I've seen that. And, personally I think Meteor's pretty good with Stellar Tera as well, but what else? And what was the last Pokemon? There's another one in Dark-type Urshifu. I've seen a lot of those in Victory Road competitive play. Just, you want straight power, just go that, and, I mean, all you need is those Dark and, Fighting type moves, right? You don't need no Iron Heads or Poison Jabs from them pesky Fairy types. And God just died. Poor God. He didn't last very long. Speaking of God Slag, I don't know if, like, I think y'all guys know the Let's Player Chugga Conroy, right? Well, recently he did do a Pokemon Black and White 2 playthrough. And he had a Vaporeon named Aiden. And he called Aiden the God Slayer of the team. I mean, it made sense. That thing kept killing very vital things like Gets's Black Cure, since I believe he was doing Black 2, not White 2. I mean, he kind of did a weird combination of the two games, but I'm pretty sure he fought Black Cure if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, though. Oh, well, there's a loss. For Gyarados or the History of Gudra? Likely Adamant Nature, just so you can get as much damage off. If you're really worried about taking too much damage, you could always do Careful. Alright, well, a loss is a loss. The unit, yeah, like Adamant Nature. Since its special defense stat is already naturally high. But again, yeah, it's best to do Adamant, since as long as you have your Air Balloon, literally cannot touch you. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Alright, once you have it, put your code in the comments, and if anyone else wants to join, now is your chance. I don't really like the lineup they have here. You got it. Orgrippon is not good for this raid. None of the Orgrippon forms particularly. I mean, maybe the rock form could be okay, but I don't want to try that. If Wes wants to join, he most certainly can. Alright, I'll sit here waiting for your code then. And what was your strategy for this one? You always have the best strategies. To just absolutely one-shot him. Let's see. Since it's physical attacking, I have a feeling a Chien-Pao might have something to do with that. And after Venusaur, we prepare for Blastoise. Tera Steel Blastoise. So I have a feeling... So my guess is for the Tera Steel Blastoise. I have a feeling it's going to have, what is it called? Rain Dish, obviously, since that's its hidden ability. And it'll probably set up with Rain first turn. Likely its moves would be... I don't think it gets Scald anymore. I might even go Water Spout first turn. If it does that, that's going to be busted. So it'll be at full power immediately. Flash Cannon, obviously, because Steel-type move. Either Aura Sphere or Ice Beam has coverage moves as well. So probably some sort of Electric type. No, Electric type won't be best. It's Tera Steel. A Fighting type could be pretty decent. Or knows it could set up Iron Defense first turn as well. So a special attacking one. I have a feeling a Tera Fighting Cloudster could be pretty decent for that. And Fire especially won't be good. I mean, you could try, but I don't think it's going to get very far. And Ground won't do too well, so yeah, some sort of Fighting type on will probably be best for that. You didn't come up with a strat yet? Huh. I have nobody else who's joining, I'm going to start. I mean, if it resembles skeleton armor, that would be pretty cool. Alright, let us begin this one. I mean, this raid's been out since last Wednesday. I think that's a lot of time to think of, well, the moves that it has, because you got Petal Blizzard, first turn, Giga Drain, Amnesia, Earth Power, Sludge Bomb. That's about it. And then before the first turn, the Petal Blizzard, the Growth, and then Sunny Day. Anyways, here we are in this Arcanine, or Arcanine if you want to do the meme pronunciation, has its Intimidate. Intimidate. Uh-huh. If you came up with that at that time, alright. Alright, your Petal Blizzard means nothing to me. Alright, slapping with mud. Yeah, it's raining now. You're not allowed to have your speed. Even though it would still be faster than me. Especially if it's one of that high already. Game's lagging again. one last one. Alright, there's the... Oh. Oh no. That's not good. Okay, good. I thought it was gonna go Sludge Bomb. It could have if it really wanted to. Alright, just to be safe, we're going to Spiky Shield. You know what they say, safety first. Haha, can't hit me with that. Alright, now I just spam Swords Dance. Ow! Why is it doing so much to me? Of course you crit me. Of course you crit me. Seriously now. Now, we'll probably get Blastoise tomorrow. Either tomorrow or Wednesday. I have no choice but to heal here or else I die. Alright, miss? Yes. Good. Alright, that was a real good heal cheer, so much so that I can Swords Dance again. Yeah, let's see. The 26th was... I thought it came out after the Pokemon Presents. I didn't realize that. Alright, one last Swords Dance, and you're dead, Venusaur. Alright, keep missing your attacks. I like that. I like that. And now Seed Bombing. Heck, you hit me with Sludge Bomb. Gotta say, the AI is being really persistent. Too bad persistence doesn't get you far. Alright, he no longer will miss his attacks, but it doesn't matter. Alright, set up zone again. You're just a little faster, but that's all that happens. And now he can't be speedy. I guess if you get it early, I didn't know that was possible. Yeah, I think it's because your time zone was different. It's likely why. Alright, just a few more hits and you're no more. And one last Seed Bomb. I almost said Sludge Bomb. And Venusaur, you're no more. I'm about to start saying that every time I faint a Venusaur in any Pokemon game. Yes, GG's indeed. Alright, and that's my prize. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Mount Tenevera, so I literally came up here for absolutely no reason. I see. For me right now, it's about 6:30. I got some of these that is not what I meant to say. I've got some nuggets, let me just sell those. And I have 195 zincs. Too bad out of the 6 stats, special defense is the one I tend to train for the least. Now, let's see how many of them shards we have. I've noticed that, the safety steering. Apparently, I recently got my copy of Mario Kart 7, and that game has it as well. I think Mario Kart Wii has that too. And look how many of these beautiful shards I have. As far as we never had a 7-star electric raid yet. Maybe we'll get a stellar raid at some point, that'd be pretty cool. Oh jeez, that's very early. Well, depending on where you live. Alright. Oh well, I'm afraid this will have to be a short episode today. But tune in next time for some more of these videos. The next time we should see the Blasters raids, and I'll certainly prepare for that. So, I'm sorry to say, but I do not have the time for that, sadly, because slavery, gotta deal with that. But anyways, say goodbye, Chesnaught. If y'all enjoyed and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. I also feel like Chesnaught should be a bit taller, but whatever. Hit one of the vids you see on screen right now, if on YouTube, and that bell button for more. May I give a special thank you to both Northwest Native and Aaron for joining me once again for this wondrous video. Plus, this video is sponsored by the wonderful people at W. Just hit the link in the description below. Use the code provided to get a wonderful discount on your wonderful energy drink order. I recommend that Dragonade flavor. What did you like and dislike about this video? We can use that criticism for future videos. I was gonna see that, but yeah, nobody's live. As well, answer the question of the day: do you think 4 or more Chesnaughts could take an entire nuke? Since, you know, they can normally handle bomb blast. But anyways, that'll be it. No raid today. Thank you everybody for watching, and have a berrific day.